So, Campbell, even though that we met each other enough now, I figured that why not we meet each other even more again, by asking each other a bunch of Sonic-related questions. Do you want me to go first with the questions, or do you want to go first with questions? Okay, fine.
How about you? You can set the standard, you know?
Okay. I think the most important question that anybody needs to ask in like an interview type thing is, how's your day today?
My day's been pretty good, pretty chill. Done some drawing. Other than that, you know, been a little chud. But yeah, it's all good. Yeah.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by chud?
No, sat on my ass. Doom scrolled.
Oh damn. You and me both sometimes. Anyways, something Sonic related. I guess the first question here is mostly just gonna be the most obvious ones. That's what I'm gonna be starting out with. Like, what is your personal favorite Sonic game in the entire franchise?
Well, my personal favorite Sonic game, as you already know, Sonic Unleashed. Sonic Unleashed is fucking peak.
Yeah, no reasoning behind it. I respect that.
I mean, you know, it's fast as. You got the platforming, the level design is amazing, the graphics are great. The Hedgehog, while he might be a little controversial, I honestly enjoy. Yeah.
I don't think that the Hedgehog is really that controversial. I just don't think that anybody really likes beat 'em ups these days, which is kind of like an L take.
What about you? What is your favorite Sonic game?
Well, currently, as we're speaking, I happen to be talking about my favorite in the entire franchise. My favorite one is Sonic Mania. I know that's kind of like weird take because it's not like a majorly big 3D Sonic game and stuff like it's not even that big story-wise either, like the adventure games. It's just like a regular classic 2D Sonic game. But the music is awesome. I think that it has like awesome controls. Like it really recreates the Genesis games perfectly, unlike Sonic 4. Sonic 4 is a big pile of shit.
No, we love Sonic 4. Sonic 4 is amazing.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we have an episode 2 Meat Rider on the other end.
Maybe not Meat Rider, but I think it's a decent game. A decent, you know?
Oh, a decent game. I see how you are. I see. If you think it's better than Mania, I think there's something wrong with you. Or like better than any of the Genesis games.
That is diabolical.
If you say that like...
However, I would play it over Sonic 1. I know that's a hot take.
Who the fuck are you saying that?
I'm insane. Yeah, I know that.
So, if you're like given the option, you wouldn't like take a look back at like the first Sonic game, you would instead like, man, I really want to play Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2 instead of that Sonic 1 over there, just to look back where Sonic has begun. I want to play Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2.
Of course, of course.
Like, actually, if you're like given an option like red pill, blue pill.
Sometimes I would, sometimes I wouldn't. But yeah.
Plot twist, he chooses the purple pill.
Yes, of course. Purple pill. Play episode 1 instead.
What?
I'm kidding. That game's dog shit. I can agree with you on that.
Oh, thank God that you can at least like understand my hate behind the first episode. It's not like you know what, I'll talk about that after. What is your least favorite Sonic game in the entire franchise?
Sonic Lost World.
Not really a type of Mario Galaxy kind of guy, I see.
No. I rebought the game. I bought the game on Steam, and after definitely not sailing the 7 seas, you know? So I played that once, then I re-got it on Steam. I could not play it again. It's just not fun. And the story's fucking dog shit. That's all I have to say.
So Sonic Lost World is your least favorite. I never viewed that as like a game that I would call my least favorite, but it's definitely not like up there as like a favorite of mine. It's like more down there, you know, as like a least favorite. I didn't know it was your most hated. It's kind of like
Yeah, no.
might be a hot take with the Sonic fans that are secretly Mario fans at the same time.
Yeah, not at all me. I just cannot with Mario.
Uh,
Except Mario Kart. That is the only Mario I'll play.
Honestly, that's base. I honestly like majorly respect you for that, for like respecting the grind of Mario Kart.
Yes, Mario Kart 8 is... Yeah, I cannot deny that shit is peak.
We gotta get you on World, but like Switch 2 is like fucking expensive as shit.
Yeah, I'm not buying a Switch 2, bro.
And especially like right here, like Mario Kart World costs $110 without tax.
Jesus.
And meanwhile, in like the US, I think it's like a $90 game. Actually, I think it's $80 in the US. I think it's like a really cooked pricing here. So thank God that you're sticking with Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, definitely not illegal, by the way. Because I definitely have a Switch. Definitely.
Well, on the bright side, at least you're definitely not like using a Wii U emulator, because the Wii U emulators are shit. So at least you're like running the game well on your totally not pirating ways of doing it.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really known anyone that would really say that Sonic Lost World is down there. I do agree that the story's kind of like shit. Honestly, I kind of wish that Tails was a boss fight in that game.
Yeah, he kind of just turns evil for like no reason. That's kind of it.
Well, look at me, it turns out I was normal because I'm like a badass or something. Except I'm not a badass anymore. I lost my badass ever since like after when we rebooted in Sonic 06.
Well, how about I flip the tables? What is your least favorite game?
I mean, I was already like about to like spoil it, but it's still Sonic the Hedgehog 4.
Yeah, what I thought.
I mostly count them as the same game because they are just like two parts of the same thing. But then again, you can kind of say that I guess I'll give you like some leeway here, and I'll say that Episode 1 is my least in the franchise. Because technically you can count two halves of Sonic 3 as two separate games, because Sonic 3 and Sonic Knuckles and all that, so...
Yeah, true.
I'll keep your Episode 2 safe for now, and say Episode 1 is my least favorite game in the entire franchise. The music...
Very valid opinion.
Sounds like shit, but I do think that Episode 1's music, at the very least, has some promise, as long as it never used the Genesis sound chips. Or their fake Genesis sound chip that they had. Because, like, official remixes and fan remixes of those songs actually go kind of hard. Episode 2 music does not. When you try to remix that shit, it sounds like shit regardless.
Episode 2's music sounds all good.
No, it doesn't. It sounds like shit. It sounds like worse
I
than...
have that shit on my playlist.
Who the fuck are you? So you like...
Even Oil Desert, bro.
I was gonna say that, like, you wake up in, like, the morning and you're like, damn, I want to listen to Oil Desert Act 2. Like, no one says that. I don't think I've ever met someone who said that. Although that Oil Desert is considered, like, one of the better tracks in there, I still don't think it's that amazing.
It's not amazing, but, like, I don't know, just something about it. I just like listening to the soundtrack.
The only good song in Episode 2 is literally like the remix of Stardust Speedway from the Sonic CD Japanese soundtrack, because it actually has a good melody to it. Because it comes from Sonic CD.
That is like... I do not agree with you on that, but sure.
You gotta understand it, it's not really that good. You gotta like listen to the official remixes from Sonic 4 Episode 1 or something. Or like fan-made remixes of that, and then you'll understand that Sonic 4 Episode 1 has a slightly better soundtrack than Episode 2.
That's not gonna be happening. I'm staying with my opinion. I don't even care.
Like, you're not even like, man, I sure hope I don't accidentally like become a Sonic 4 Episode 1 enjoyer, like soundtrack-wise, if you listen to it. Like, what?
Nah, just Loki cannot be bothered.
Oh, okay. Then then just enjoy your word I can't pronounce. Castle Act 3 or something.
Yes, we love Sylvania Castle.
Oh yeah, I just forgot how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. Your Tails gimmick sucks. Anyways.
That does suck. I hate that shit.
Anyways, what is your guilty pleasure in the Sonic franchise? Like, not your favorite, but still something that you play unironically just for fun.
I mean, we could just say what we've been talking about with Sonic 4 Episode 2, but I feel that's kind of basic since we've already been talking about that. So, gotta like dig around in my brain. Loki don't even know. I'll keep thinking about it, but for now we'll just say Sonic 4 Episode 2.
Okay, fine. Do you want me to explain my guilty pleasure while we wait?
Sure. Knuckles Chaotix?
Oh, someone's been watching the videos. Yes. There's a couple other guilty pleasures I'd tie in there with it. Would be like Sonic Spinball.
Oh, yes.
And Sonic R. And Sonic 3D Blast. But I would say that my most guilty pleasure in the entire franchise is Knuckles Chaotix. Like, first of all, I do think that the music, compared to the entire Genesis lineage, minus like Sonic CD or something, I'd say Knuckles Chaotix has the best soundtrack out of all of them.
I haven't really listened to Knuckles Chaotix, so I can't really speak on that.
If you're already secretly emulating Switch games, you might as well emulate like a 32X game, dude.
I should give Chaotix a try.
I'd say like that the controls are kind of hard to get used to, because the two characters being linked up with like the rings is kind of like can get kind of crazy sometimes. But once you like get used to them, you can like easily like speed through the game using the abilities of everyone. Even like the shitty joke characters, the Bomb and Heavy, are really fun to use. Especially if you're playing as like Charmy B. Like Charmy is unironically like super overpowered in Knuckles Chaotix. It's actually like crazy. And plus it's like Knuckles Chaotix is like the basis of the Sonic Mania Plus DLC. Because of the two characters linked up kind of thing. Do you know the blue ring power-up in Sonic Mania?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that comes from Knuckles Chaotix. Came from that first.
I did not know that.
Yeah. And there's tons of like musical references in there. I'm pretty sure like the Knuckles and Knuckles ending played like a remix of the main theme from Knuckles Chaotix, which was really kind of neat.
That is neat.
But yeah, do you have an answer for your guilty pleasure?
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Honestly, that's based. How could you forget about that banger? Like, holy.
I don't know, I literally have it on disc as well, just...
You have it sitting on your desk, I saw you.
Yeah, literally. I'll be right here. Shadow the Hedgehog.
What is your reasoning behind it? Why it's your guilty pleasure?
Hang on. I have the perfect thing.
Oh no, what is bro doing?
Guns! Yeah, I just...
Wait, on your end, are you like actually holding a gun right now?
Yep, I whipped out a gun from my closet.
Like a loaded gun?
No, like a fake gun, obviously.
Okay. We're gonna have to
do... You think I just got guns in my room, bro?
Yes, I do think that you secretly have guns in your room.
I mean, I have a bayonet.
Not the best thing. So it's just like, haha, funny hedgehog with gun?
Yeah.
Honestly, that's like the most based answer I've ever had out of anyone that likes Shadow the Hedgehog like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of all it's got going for it, really. It's also just kind of funny, I guess.
It's like stealing candy from a baby. I used to do like a really good Shadow the Hedgehog impression, but I kind of like got rusty over it.
I think I could do one as well, but I don't even remember where to go from, so I'm just not even gonna try.
No, let's see. I want to hear you try.
I want to hear you try first.
Okay, fine. Say less. Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
That's literally exactly the line I was gonna do, bro.
Dude, then do it. I don't care.
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Dude, you do it a lot better than me. Holy. Dude, you should like use
I
that
don't
in,
even know.
you should use that in a Shadow the Hedgehog review on your channel.
Maybe I should. That is a game I haven't reviewed yet, so...
You did Shadow Gens. I can't believe you didn't. You should have like took the opportunity to say something like that during the video. Missed opportunity.
Well, speaking of Shadow the Hedgehog, I'm going to ask you a question to do with characters.
Oh, okay.
Who's your favorite and least favorite character in the series?
Favorite? I know it's kind of gonna be. No, actually, I wouldn't say it was that basic. I kind of like Blaze.
Blaze?
Yeah.
That's not basic. That's very interesting.
I think that she is very interesting, and that she should be in more Sonic games than just like she shouldn't have the excuse of the future is cooked again because or something like that, or my dimension is cooked or something like that. I think that she should actually just be a part of the main cast in more Sonic games.
She does go up very interesting powers.
Yes, I want to see Sonic Rush happen again. I don't care. I want to see that happen. And my least favorite, I think the idea of classic Sonic as a separate character is completely stupid, and I don't think he should exist in the franchise anymore.
That's very base.
I think that from here on out, I don't care. They should just make Sonic Sonic. Like, you can have him, like, slightly tweaked in the classic games, like, you can maybe, like, keep his, like, original black eyes or something like that. But otherwise, I think classic Sonic should be dead. I want him gone. Because also, the trend is with classic Sonic is to make him look, like, extremely light blue. Even though in, like, the actual, like, original Genesis games, he has the dark blue like he does with modern Sonic. So, I think that the Sonic Mania color palette for Sonic looks absolutely disgusting. And I also think that Sonic Superstar Sonic looks like shit because of it. Basically, just classic Sonic shouldn't be a thing anymore, and I wish that they wouldn't have made Sonic Mute in the Sonic Origins version of Sonic CD, because classic Sonic can't speak, so let's remove his voice lines from Sonic CD. Fuck you, Sega.
Which is just dumb, because obviously he could speak.
Yeah, remember the cartoons, anyone?
Ah, yeah.
Sonic Underground.
Nah, they just don't. No, they don't exist. So like.
And of course, the living proof of that is literally like the original release of Sonic CD, and hell, even like the entire remaster of the Origins version is based off of. Like the 2011 version still has the voice lines for Sonic. So yeah, there's my least favorite Sonic character. How about your end? What's your favorite and least favorite?
I've got the most basic opinions of all time.
Oh, my favorite character is Sonic, and I don't like a guy from Sonic the Lost World.
That's not what I was going to say, but it's kind of close to that. So, my favorite, you know, the black one. We love Shadow the Hedgehog around here. Okay, well, my least favorite would probably be Charmy, specifically from Sonic Generation.
Fair enough. Sonic! What did they say in the final boss?
I don't even know. That looks like a homing shot. Something like that.
In the 3DS version, they don't do that.
I've heard that the 3DS version has a much better boss as well.
Yeah, it's a lot more. It's a lot harder, but it's a lot more like rewarding and epic to play through.
Let's pick up the tone. What Sonic characters would you crack? Kidding, by the way.
Blaze.
True, no comment.
What is, I can't really ask that because you're not much of a CD kind of guy, are you?
You can ask. I have played it, like, 2 times.
Did you play it enough where you can, like, officially say what soundtrack you prefer?
Yes, I can.
And it is?
The Japanese, I'm sorry.
What do you mean I'm sorry?
Because I know you liked the American one.
It's true. I do like the North American one better, but spoilers for what's going on in the Sonic CD Music Battle series. Turns out I technically like the Japanese more.
Damn.
But I would still like choose North American soundtrack any day. It's kind of like weird how things work out like that kind of thing. But it's not like I blame you for that. I think that the Japanese soundtrack is easily like one of the coolest video game soundtracks of all time. Just
I mean, like they're both good. So like
the North American soundtrack is like it takes an acquired taste, you know. It has like its own vibe. I feel like that the Japanese soundtrack like goes like all out, like fully takes advantage of the fact that like holy shit, this is a Sonic game on a CD. It can finally have music, like high quality music on CD, so we might as well take advantage of it kind of thing. Like the boss theme in the Japanese soundtrack is crazy.
Yeah, the American's the one that's like creepy, isn't it?
Yeah, and the final boss too. Like it's basically just like the same as the regular boss theme, but just has more instruments on it, which is kind of lame.
I mean, it's a horrible boss anyway. So.
Yeah. So neither an opera final boss theme or like a super creepy boss theme fits with that boss at all. I think it would still fit with like the normal boss theme that it has in the Japanese soundtrack, honestly. Because that is the definition of a joke final boss. Did you know that I actually have like the Sonic CD sample saved to my computer?
How would I know that?
Well, I just, it was like a did you know kind of thing.
Yeah, true.
Actually, I don't remember where I put it. I don't feel like searching it for it anymore. I'm gonna double down of 2 questions in a row here. Do you think if Sega tried hard enough, do you think Sonic would have actually like carried the Sega Saturn if they actually put Sonic games on it?
I'd say probably not.
Like if Sonic Extreme actually became a thing, stuff like that, and they prioritized Sonic over like other projects in the company.
I think it would definitely make it less of a failure, but I think it was just doomed from the start, I guess. Do you have a Saturn?
No, but I plan on it, which is already concerning enough. I want to be known as some guy that actually like wasted his money on Sonic Jam.
I mean, that's like a flex, though, honestly. Okay, then, well, what is your favorite level, like, aesthetic? So we got, like, obviously we got, like, the green hills, and we got, like, cities, like...
Oh, just like a broad favorite, like, kind of, like, background kind of thing?
Yeah.
I do think that... but we're talking about aesthetics in general. I feel like that the only reason that city Sonic levels are cool is because they're actually like designed really well. Like the level design is actually good. But I don't think that cities are really that cool with Sonic for some reason. I don't know why. I know that's kind of like a weird take, but that's just kind of my reaction to it. The Green Hills is kind of like iconic and like Sonic's bread and butter. But I do think that more out there Sonic levels, like a volcano or something, is kind of cool. Like volcanoes and underground levels, like mostly like from Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. Like Mystic Cave, Lava Reef, stuff like that. I think is kind of cool for Sonic to go through. What about you?
I would say city probably, but yeah, same with you. It's just because they can like, they actually like make them designed well. But personally, on aesthetics, I'd probably take ice, so like ice cap and Coolidge and stuff like that.
That's badass too. I completely respect that. I completely forgot to mention that. So basically, like mix of fire and ice. Kind of cool. Out of like the classic Sonic games, like any of like 1, 2, 3 CD, Knuckles, I guess, if you can really consider that a separate game, Mania, and Superstars. What is your favorite Sonic zone from all of those? Like just in general, compared to every single one, kind of thing. Or you can even do like
Studiopolis.
Studiopolis. That's based.
just everything about it, from the music, the actual level design, the gimmicks, and the aesthetics. It's just peak.
Honestly, major respect for that. But also, if you so feel, what is your favorite zone from each one of those games? Like, you just said Studiopolis from, like, Mania, but what is your favorite from 1, 2, CD, 3? I'm considering Knuckles a separate game in this one, so you get to choose 2 zones from Sonic 3. And Superstars.
Well, Superstars, I would go with Cyber City, that one.
Ooh.
I like the gimmicks in that one.
Is
Sonic
that the
1?
pixelated stuff?
Yeah, the pixelated one, yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Then Sonic 1, I have to go Green Hill, I'm sorry. Like, it's very basic.
It's okay.
It is just...
It's the first Sonic game. If you say, like, Green Hill's, like, your favorite level in Mania, then we gotta talk.
Well, Sonic 2... honestly, Aquatic Ruin.
Ooh.
I like that one.
That's a take that I never heard before, and I really like that.
Yeah, I love the music in Aquatic Ruin. And
Honestly, I...
like, the way they use the upper parts to avoid the water, it's just... I like it.
That's good level design. I honestly think that Aquatic Ruin has a really good Sonic level design. At least, like, one of the best in the Genesis lineage.
And then Sonic 3, obviously. Actually, would I? I don't like Ice Cap Act 1. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's kind of like it has, like, the epic snowboarding, and then just, like, turns into a platform mess. Act 2 is really good, though.
Yeah, exactly. I love Act 2, but I would... Nah, I'll take Ice Cap anyway, because anytime I go to replay Sonic 3, that's the level I have to pick, so...
Yeah, fair enough. What about Knuckles? The other half.
I low-key have a soft spot for Sandopolis, but I'm gonna go with Lava Reef.
You don't actually have to go to Lava Reef. You can double down on Sandopolis if you so feel. I just want to hear that kind of reasoning behind you.
It's only Act 1. I only like Act 1. Act 2 is not it.
Honestly, that's like the same reaction to me. It's kind of like the exact opposite of Ice Cap from the first half. It's like...
Yeah.
So what's your favorite CD zone then? You're missing something here.
Shit, I forgot about CD. Quartz Quadrant.
How the fuck do you forget about CD? It's not even that obscure anymore. Sonic CD used to be like this... Oh, it was the obscure Sonic game. And if you play it, it'll become your favorite. And now it's like more out there and like nobody gives a shit anymore. How could you forget about it?
Yeah, I guess I just forgot about it. But yeah, Quartz Quadrant.
Based.
Just, I don't know why. Just something about it.
Quartz Quadrant is just the perfect zone in Sonic CD, you know?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I take this question back to me? If that doesn't seem selfish?
No, not at all.
So Sonic 1, I know that Green Hill is still up there, but I would personally say Starlight Zone, because it's like the only other like stage in Sonic 1 that has like the speed of Green Hill. And as well, I really like the boss fight in it because you're able to hit it in multiple different ways. So I think that's really cool. Good boss design right there. Sonic 2. I'm not counting the remaster, so I'm not going to be counting Hidden Palace. Kind of like a hot take, or maybe it's not really a hot take, but I do personally think that Metropolis would be good if there wasn't an Act 3 and the enemies weren't kind of bullcrap placement. I think Metropolis would be my favorite, but because it has bad enemy placement and there's an Act 3, I think that my favorite zone in Sonic 2 is Hilltop Zone.
That's what I was thinking you were gonna pick first, honestly.
Because even though that, like, aesthetically, like, the ground tiles look like the same as Emerald Hill, but, like, instead of dirt, it's, like, blue dirt. But it's kind of like a nice volcano level. And it has some pretty good music, too. It's kind of twangy, I like it. CD, I would also have to say Quartz Quadrant. It's just like the perfect Sonic CD zone. Both of the soundtracks, both Japanese and North American, like, hit it. Like, it's easy, like, one of the best tracks out of both of their respective soundtracks. like the Japanese soundtrack has like beautiful takes on it, and like North American soundtrack, it has like a nice electric guitar. In the first half of Sonic 3, I know this is kind of a weird take, but I think Ice Cap is up there, but because of Act 1, I weirdly like Carnival Night.
That's interesting. I do not like Carnival Night.
I guess it's like over the years of playing like Sonic 3, I think I definitely like weirdly got like Carnival Night's level design like memorized, and I think it's like weirdly good. I mean, like the water section is kind of like eh, but I don't really care about it that much. I think it's I still think that Carnival Night Zone is a good zone overall in Sonic 3.
That is, yeah, valid opinion.
And Sonic and Knuckles, in the past I would have said Mushroom Hill, but over time I kind of found it to become like one of the most basic zones in like Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Because Mushroom Hill literally just feels like the most in-between basic-ass zone in the entire game. Because it's meant to like transition after the events of Sonic 3 and then bring you on to Sonic and Knuckles. Like, Mushroom Hill became like, in my opinion, a very filler zone in Sonic 3. So, over time, it definitely became Lava Reef, because I don't really like Flying Battery anymore. Because I completely suck at video games now, and I hate Flying Battery so much.
Yeah, that's valid.
So Lava Reef is really cool, I like that. And in Mania, I think it's kind of like a tie between like one of the remastered zones and one of the original zones. I think it's like a tie between Press Garden and Oil Ocean.
I love Oil Ocean, actually.
In the Mania version of Oil Ocean, I would say is like basically was like one of the greatest like remakes they made in Sonic Mania. Like I think that Oil Ocean and Sonic 2 is still good, but I think they like for the more people that absolutely despise Oil Ocean and Sonic 2, I think that they definitely like did it a lot better in Mania. Especially with the whole fire shield gimmicks of like lighting the oil on fire. I think that's kind of like a cool detail. Yeah. And Act 2 is really cool.
That's the only stage I could speedrun as well. Like, as a kid, that's like the only thing I got a actual good rank on.
Was Oil Ocean?
Okay. Yeah, Oil Ocean Act 1, so I would just replay that so many times.
That's actually like really funny, actually. That's a good grind.
Yeah.
Sonic Superstars is kind of tough though. I only played through Sonic Superstars like once, but yeah, I had to get myself thinking, but I think Lagoon City is my favorite in Sonic Superstars because of that flow you get from the water. But here's like a very important question here. Would you consider Sonic Frontiers to be one of the peak moments in the Sonic franchise?
No, I would not.
Ooh, I was expecting you to actually say yes. Because I know some people out there think so.
Yeah, lots of people do think it's like one of the.
It's either like it's either one or the other with Frontiers. I'm hearing, so that's why I wanted to ask that question.
So I do enjoy Sonic Frontiers. Like the first time I played it, I loved it. It would like, but for me, it's just not replayable, which is like my main thing with Sonic games. Like, I haven't had the itch to go and replay Frontiers again. So for me, like the open zones, like once you play them once, it's just kind of ish. Like I don't know.
Basically my reaction so far of like actually like starting to play through Sonic Frontiers, it definitely has a lot of highs, but I do think it has some low lows. So I don't think it's really that like super fantastic overall. The boss fights so far, like the Supersonic boss fights, is fucking like awesome. Like I'm so glad that Supersonic is finally like not just unlockable at the end of a Sonic game kind of thing. Like he's actually like being used throughout the game, which is finally really nice in my personal opinion.
Yeah. I feel like that's the best thing they definitely added.
The music is really cool. of course. Especially the boss music, of course. Like, music-wise, I think the Open Zones really dove into the, let's replicate the AAA open world experience and have, like, the same music as Breath of the Wild. That's what my reaction was towards the soundtrack there, so I think it's kind of lame.
Yeah. Because
it got kind of, like, overused. Like, the only games I can defend to have that kind of soundtrack is Zelda Breath of the Wild. Because they sort of did it first, in a way. Like, they weren't, like, the first open world game, but, like, the new style of it could definitely, like... Yeah, I do think that Sonic Frontiers is kind of like a nice Sonic knockoff, in a way, of Zelda Breath of the Wild, in my personal opinion. And I think that the cyberspace, complete waste of time.
I wouldn't say that. Like, for Frontiers 2, what I wanted to do is go with what they did with Shadow Gens and, like, completely just cut down on the cyberspace stages and just, like, have a couple of really good, like, long length stages instead of just a bunch of tiny as random crap ones.
Also, I don't want them to be straight up like ripped from Sonic Generations as well, because I recognize some level designs from Sonic Generations after playing that game enough. I also think that the homing attack, the way it works in Sonic Frontiers, is really dumb.
Yeah, it's shit. It takes way too long.
I also don't think that the spin dash should be an unlockable. I think that should be part of Sonic's base moveset again in the 3D games. If they plan to make another, like, Frontiers game, I want, like, the purest of a Sonic Adventure experience, or Sonic Adventure 2 experience, like, back into the Sonic franchise, instead of, like, oh, let's make Sonic stop dead on the spot, and, let's make Sonic really slow when running, and have no acceleration. Like, I'm tired of that, dude. I know that's kind of like the hottest take you might have heard in your entire life, but I do think I'd like that back. And kind of like a nerdy take, too.
Very interesting. How about, if you were to get a remake of any Sonic game, what would it be? Like a full-blown remake, like not just a remaster, like a ground-up remake, like fixing everything and stuff.
Heroes.
What game would you pick?
Heroes.
Valid.
I still love Heroes as is, but I'd like, for one, the easiest thing they can do is, like, you know, not have all the bullshit campaigns. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Kind of like, instead of, like, in order to beat the entire game, you need to play as, like, every single campaign, but instead it should actually just be... It can still be, like, the difficulty option, but it shouldn't be, like, required to go to the final, the final story. I think would be a good fix there. And as well, like, even though that I personally think it's fine, for some people, they think that the game is too janky, so maybe they should fix that up, too.
I mean, it's definitely too janky. I don't know what you're on about right now.
It's not even that bad.
It is! You, like, fly off levels all the time.
Honey, didn't you play Sonic R?
True. Yeah.
I mean, although Sonic R is, like, easily, like, secretly, like, the greatest Sonic game of all times, I do think that, Sonic R would be more shitty to control and more janky to control compared to Sonic Heroes.
Yeah.
But before we end off, can we have you sing Work It Out from Sonic R?
I don't really know the lyrics.
Can we go Supersonic Racing then?
Maybe if you join in.
Okay. I'm planning on doing a toe cover of it someday, so we can get some practice in right now.
How about just the iconic part?
We got a Supersonic Racing! Gotta keep your feet right off the ground!
My mic is cutting out.
I can hear that.
This is what I get for using noise filters.